Next up is going to be Micki.
Hello,
Hi, Micki. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. So, Micki, you're one of our newer moms. Can you tell me how you found the beating hearts?
My son found the beating hearts for me because I have no other explanation for how I got here. Um, I had a couple of friends who were sending me links to groups. Beating Hearts wasn't one of them, and I wasn't going on Facebook. So I have no idea, besides my son brought me here, how I got here. And my son passed on April 14th, and my first meeting was Mother's Day breakfast on May 10th.
That's wonderful. Can you share a picture of your angel with us?
I can.
And can you tell us a little bit about him?
Okay, this is Alex. He's my shining star. He is the most, like it's so interesting how all of us, so similarly describe our angels. He was the most compassionate person I have ever met. He was so loving. He would always like stick up for the underdog. He was always the first one to be willing to lend a hand. In our Wawa, they called him the mayor. He made friends with every single person he ever met, or he tried to make friends with them, and he was my soulmate. He was my soulmate, and I miss him dearly.
How has the beating hearts helped you so far in your journey?
Oh my gosh. The beating hearts is such an integral part of my journey. Like I said, my first meeting was only less than a month after he passed. And, I'm in recovery myself. So what I know how to heal is to talk to other people who have experienced what I'm experiencing, who have gone before me, and they can share their experience, strength, and hope with me. So, I knew that I needed to find a support group. And, I had gone to a couple of meetings at a couple of other support groups that are in my area, and nobody holds a candle to the beating hearts. The beating hearts gives me positivity and hope, and not all the groups do that, you know. Um, and we have a wonderful mix here. We range from just a couple of months to, I don't know, 8 years. Is that something like that? I call this my grief recovery support group because that's what it is for me. And it's just so important. I don't think that I've missed a meeting yet since I started coming.
Wonderful. Where do you see yourself going on this journey with us?
Well, we're starting a new group tomorrow night, which is, I don't know if we're going to call it RAM, just for short, but it's like Recovering Angel Moms. So it's for other angel moms in recovery. Because I personally, for me, I feel like an extra layer of guilt, remorse, because I'm in recovery, and I should have known better. I know we all think that way. We all have that, the if onlys, I could have, should have, would have. And I know that collectively, if we wrote down what we all tried, we tried everything. And I believe that, we would have given our lives for our children, but we couldn't, So, I'm hoping, we have, I think now there's 5 of us who are going to come on, and I'm hoping that, we're going to be able to peel some of these extra layers that I feel that I have, and, you know, I guess tomorrow night at our first meeting, we'll just basically introduce ourselves and our angels and talk about what we would like to get from the group. So more will be
That's
revealed.
amazing. Thank you. And one more final question that I've asked everybody so far. When you look up, what do you want us to know?
Well, when you asked Janet that question, I was taking notes and I wrote, look up, and I was writing the word believe as she said it. And I was like, like, but yeah, you know, look up and
I have a
believe.
set
Like,
of beads that say look up and believe.
yeah, yeah.
I love that.
So I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to be, you know, a copycat. So look up and receive,
Oh,
because there's so much that we can get
beautiful.
from our angels and from each other by looking up.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much, Micki, for
Thank
sharing
you.